Oh. Welcome to Music on the Lawn. You know, I could be a little biased, but I just think this is the coolest thing. So thank you all for coming. So it was 3 years ago. In the beginning of June, I was sitting downstairs in my little office studio, and I had this idea because no one was doing concerts, and I was like, wow, you know, it's kind of like a little amphitheater in here. It could be pretty cool to do some concerts. And I sent a text to Will Mallett, and he wrote back right away and was like, yep, I'm in. Count me in. And I sent probably 40 messages to food trucks all over southern Maine saying, hey, I want to put on this event. I can't pay you, and I don't really know how much you're going to make or how many people are even going to be there, but would you be interested? And the only truck that wrote back was the Greeks of Peaks.
Yay!
And I got to tell you, like, I think that's just the coolest thing, and I am, like, so grateful and indebted that they worked with us that first summer. They came back the next summer, and that they're here tonight. So, a round of applause for the Greeks of Peaks.
Woo! Now good ticket.
I'd also like to thank just a few people. I'd like to thank Frank Hopkins. He's running sound. So I asked Frank, will you please come run sound? And he said, absolutely. And so a round of applause for our sound guy, Frank. Please do not go up to him and tell him what you think it should sound like. It is your job to sit and enjoy the show. How does that sound?
Woo! What?
I'd like to thank my neighbors for being okay with this. I'd like to thank Rachel for all the work that she does behind the scenes. This would not be possible without the work that Rachel does. So thank you, Rach. And I'd like to thank you for who followed my detailed parking instructions.
Yeah.
Rachel read that and she was like, oh my gosh, you're such a teacher right now. But I really appreciate that, and it makes things run so much smoother. So thank you for helping us have a pretty cool event. I'd like to thank the police in advance for not coming. A little nervous about that, but, you know, neither here nor there. So, oh man, I think Jay and I have been playing music together for 14 years.
Wow.
Man. And
Makes you feel old.
well, Jay, you are getting old. But
Not as old as you, though.
not as old as me. That is right.
That's true.
Um,
Thank your boys for making the cookies.
oh, I'd like to thank the kids for being industrious, trying to make a little money tonight.
Capitalism.
I'd like to thank Russ Pierce for keeping the fire going. That wasn't very... I'd like to thank Russ Pierce for me.
Yay!
An important job. But Jay and I have been playing music together for a really long time. He's a dear friend. We had something really, really special. And without further ado, north of Nashville.
Let's go!
Give me 3 chords and the truth. Give me a simple song about me and you. Life is complicated, don't need my song sophisticated. Give me 3 chords and the truth. My daddy used to sing those songs to me. He taught me about salvation in a melody. Songs about joy and pain to free your mind, each refrain. Did my best to sing a harmony. And we sang 3 chords and the truth. We sang a simple song about me and you. Life is complicated, don't need my song sophisticated. Give me 3 chords and the truth. Came by the other day. His heart's been broken since his mama passed away. He said, my friend, it's been so long since we sang those good old songs. Pour me a drink, help me chase these blues away. We sang 3 chords and the truth. Yes, we did. We sang a simple song about me and you. Life is complicated, don't need my song sophisticated. Give me 3 chords and the truth. To get caught up in your mind, that's when you got to let yourself unwind. You don't need no formal training, a simple song needs no explaining. It takes a heart and a soul in a little time. My friends, it takes 3 chords and the truth. It takes a simple song about me and you. Life is complicated, don't need my song sophisticated. Give me 3 chords and the truth. And give me 3 chords and the truth. And give me 3 chords and the truth. It's good to be back in the great state of Maine. It's been 3 weeks and 4,000 miles, sifting through the memories, remembering the smiles. Sea to sea, the mountains to the plain. I'm smiling now 'cause I'm headed home to the great state of Maine. The Rocky Mountains got nothing on my rocky coast. The Rio Grande was grand enough for me, I love the most. Here to Caribou, I firmly make my claim. My home will always be up north in the great state of Maine. Rugged bunch up here, and that's a fact. And if you're down and out, we'll offer you the shirt off our backs. We work the land and we fish out in the sea. And as long as you ain't hurting no one, you'll be alright with me. The Rocky Mountains got nothing on my rocky coast. The Rio Grande was grand enough, but there's a place I love the most. From Kittery to Caribou, I firmly make my way. My home will always be up north in the great state of Maine. I got one, Drew. Got nothing on my rocky coast. Yosemite is fine to see, but there's a place I love the most. From Kittery to Caribou, I firmly make my plan. My home will always be up north in the great state of Maine. You know my home will always be up north in the great state of Maine. 1, 2, 3, 4. When it's late and she's lonely, she won't call upon no law-abiding man. She won't dial up the number of the sweetest boy in the land. What she needs in that moment is a certain kind of light. So she'll call upon her outlaw, take her through the night. It was a rowdy summer evening as she set out to have her time. And the house went down easy as her bottomless glasses of wine. Then right around that stroke of midnight, something within her began to ignite. That girl she had what I like to call an outlaw appetite. Smell the stale beer on the floorboards, dance around her as she walked into the bar. That's when she saw her singing cowboy, playing double time rhythm guitar. That's when it hit that old notion, there's no reward if you don't take no chance. Room 209 will be unlocked looking for romance. Say it again. Room 209 will be unlocked if you're looking for romance. When it's late and she's lonely, she won't call upon no law-abiding man. She'll dial up the number of the sweetest boy in the land. What she needs in that moment is a certain kind of light. So she'll call upon her outlaw to take her through the night. That girl called upon take her through the night. North of Nashville. We sound a lot like North of Nashville, Andrew. Hey, how's everyone doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is amazing. Oh, my goodness. Well, I flew in yesterday to be here. I was telling some folks earlier, I don't think I even told you this. I was very nervous at the airport because a lot of this equipment that you're seeing outside the bass drum was in my suitcase, and I was waiting by the conveyor belt, and it never came out. And everybody got their bags and started heading towards the exit, and the machine shuts down, the conveyor belt shuts down, and I'm left without a bag. And all of a sudden, just before my heart attack, the machine starts back up, the door opens, and out comes my bag. So all was well, thank God. We're happy that you guys are here, and thank you for still remembering our little band. It's pretty gratifying. This is something we wrote years back. We're gonna pick up the pace a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 100 miles to Houston, got a show at quarter past. Sure hope there ain't no sheriff to understand what I'm moving fast. 13 days in county, I've been running around on fumes. It's ice and corn and liquor for lunch this afternoon. I'm gonna dry out my body, gotta hold up and hunker down. All this picking and drinking all over this whiskey town. I'm gonna dry out my body soon before I drown. Well, my doctor said, son, you better slow it down here soon. I told him living in the fast lane just feels too good to me. Girl, I can't remember the last town that I was in. My eyes are getting bigger and my body's wearing thin. I'm gonna dry out my body, gotta hold up and hunker down. All this picking and drinking all over this whiskey town. Gonna dry out my body soon before I drown. I'm gonna dry out my body soon before I drown. I'm gonna dry out my body soon before I drown.
Yeah, Andrew!
Hey, cheers, everyone.
Cheers! Go!
Wow.
I mean, how are we gonna beat that? Oh man, well, it feels good to be up here. Let's do like to get a little sentimental on you. I'm a sentimental kind of guy, and I'm not afraid to admit it. But I don't know. I guess, you know, it's interesting. You know, the older you get, I think the more you start to reminisce, and I think for me, the more grateful you are for every moment you have. I don't know. I think things changed for me in the last few years. My dad got a cancer diagnosis, and fortunately, my dad, after a couple hard years of fighting cancer and radiation and all that stuff, he's now cancer-free. So I'm real proud of my dad. Thank you. You know what? I'll pull an audible real quick. I'd like to do something just for my dad. He's not here right now, but he would love this. This is one that we always sing together. I'll send this one out to him. A trailer for sale or rent runs a let 50 cents. No phone, no food, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I got 2 hours of pushing from by. Hey, between one bedroom, mama. Man means by no means the king of the road. Third box called midnight train. Destination Yarmouth, Maine. Oh, worn out suit and shoe. I don't pay no union dues. I'm smoking old stogies I have found. Show me not to be around. Man means by no means. Sing it now. King of the road. I know every engineer on every train. All that it's sure, and I know all their names. Every hand and every sound, and every lock that ain't locked where no one's around. I got a trailer for sale around. I runs I let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I got 2 hours of pushing from by. Hey, through the bedroom, mama. Man means by no means king of the road. I got one. All of the children, I know all of their name. Every hand and every sound. There's a long that ain't long and no one's around. I got a trailer for sale around. Runs a let the 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I got 2 hours of pushing broom by the hey, between the room, mama. Man of me, by no means king of the road. I said I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Yeah, I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. That one to my dear old dad, Richie Bell.
I think my father-in-law tried to sing that with us one time at Bullfini's, probably 13 years ago.
I remember that. That's a big hit amongst dads.
It would be considered dad rock?
It's funny you mentioned that because my Spotify, when I open it up, it always suggests a playlist based on your listening history. You would like dad rock, so I guess I'm just going to accept it. I'm 42. My birthday's in a couple weeks. I'm going on 43. Unbelievable. But I have not procreated yet, as far as I know. I have no spawn yet. So I'm not full throttle dad rock yet. Oh man, well, you know, we weren't sure where the set was gonna go. You don't mind that we're just kind of freewheeling, right, Andrew? You're cool.
No.
Andrew Martelle, everybody. One of my best friends. My parents aren't here this year. They were here a couple years back when we did it. Whenever, you know, it's an interesting thing. Whenever I do make a big deal of my dad, which I end up doing, my mom gets upset because I'm not making a big deal of her. And, you know, it's got to be an equal thing. You know, my mom is a wonderful lady. She's an Italian woman, and I'm gonna lead into our next song by just doing a tidbit of this thing that reminds me of my mom, and then we're gonna do a North and Nashville classic. But I always wanted to write like an opera type song, you know, like a beautiful, some of these Italian songs have got these beautiful melodies, like this one. Buonasera, signorina, buonasera. It's time to say goodnight to Napoli, and it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorina, we'll go walking where the mountains help the sun come into sight, and the little jewelry shop will stop at Langley while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Reminds me of my mom, and so with that in mind, I wrote this next one. Isabella.
By the way, she usually leads the dancing charge, and I know you guys left plenty of space up here. I don't know if you were afraid to move the chairs up.
It's like church, man. You know,
Oh, I know.
I don't want to be too close to deity.
Woo! Wait, was that a dad joke?
Probably. I just got to embrace it, I guess.
So when the time comes, feel free to dance.
Won't you tell my Isabella I will soon be home. She'll hear me singing a cappella miles down the road. Tell her wait when the lilac blows. Wait for me, I'll be waiting for you. Send me to this life. Now 53 has gone and left me picking up the time. Run to me through a field of doom. Sing for me, I've been singing for you. tell my Isabella I will soon be home. She'll hear me singing a cappella from a field of stone. Destiny is a blind man's tune. Sing for me, I've been singing for you. Casting my line with a fish don't ride up under the hook that I think will love. I hope you can see that spirit in me is been lonely enough. Baby, let's go for a ride on me. No direction inside, where we need to be. I hope by the time we see the sunrise, you'll be hooked on me. Ever since the day I found that letter and all those secrets I did not know, I've been in a way not for the better. So look out world, 'cause I'm through with feeling alone. And I'm casting my line with a fish jump right up under the hook that I'm thinking will love. The spirit in me has been lonely enough. Baby, let's go for a ride, wait on me. No direction tonight, just where we need to be. Hope by the time we see the sunrise, you'll be hooked on me. That sign may say that I've gone fishing. Honey, that's just a metaphor. The last few months have got me wishing to do the things I could never do before. And I'm casting my line where the fish jump right up onto the hook that I'm making with love. That the spirit in me has been lonely enough. Baby, let's go for a ride, we don't need no direction at all. We're getting where we need to be. Hope by the time we see the sunrise, you'll be hooked on me. Well, I hope by the time we see the sunrise, you'll be hooked on me. Road worn and reckless is no way to live your life. hell-bent and restless, the fine road of trouble and strife. This morning I'm feeling like my head's 100 pounds. I'm road worn and reckless and working myself to the ground. And I'll hold my head up to make it through one more round. Road worn and reckless, I haven't slept awake in days. And hell-bent on finding the light at the end of this maze. It twists and it turns, there's no blueprint to this road we're on. I'm road worn and reckless, that old familiar dawn. And I'll hold my head up to sing you another song. Is the fine road of trouble and strife. This morning I'm feeling like my head's 100 pounds. I'm road worn and reckless, been working myself to the ground. And I'll hold my head up to make it through one more round. Road worn and reckless. Thank you. Well, we got our dancers, Andrew.
The dancers are here.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to sing a song next this was at the kind of, I think I wrote this one at the tail end of, or just before I moved to Nashville. People ask me all the time, what do you think your best written song is? It's hard. I always go back and forth through a bunch of different songs, but this one is certainly, I think, in my top 3 maybe. But this one always kind of chokes me up a little bit. In a quick little story, we got a chance to meet a gentleman named Ray McGregor. We were playing a gig once. I forget where it was, but
it was the Old Port Fest. No, it was opening for Dierks Bentley.
Okay,
or something, something like that.
Some of y'all were there. That was a fun one, wasn't it? But I remember, Ray came up to us with a camera, and he said, "Guys, would you mind if I take some photos?" Or maybe he reached out prior to the gig and asked for some press passes so he could take some photos. He said, "I'm just getting into photography. I just came back from Afghanistan, and I'm just really having some trouble. And I need a creative outlet. I need something to occupy my time, something positive to keep me afloat, some kind of creative outlet. And I would love to come take some photos." And I said, "Absolutely." And we invited him, and he took photos that day and had a conversation with him, and he just started showing up. Basically, he became like almost a third member north of Nashville for a long time. He started coming to all of our gigs and just learning his craft, learning how to be a photographer. And and he became so good. I mean, his photos are some of the best photos I've seen. He became one of Maine's best photographers that I could tell. But I do remember, a few conversations with him when he told me, how much us, Andrew and I, the littlest gesture of just saying yes to coming and taking some pictures, for him, it was really almost life and death. He was really dark, in a dark place, and he told me this over some beers, and it just made me think, like, just the smallest gesture to somebody, can mean the world of a difference in their life. And that was a huge lesson, the story of Ray, and I remember Ray telling me about his buddy Joe, who was a Vietnam veteran, who came back also with severe PTSD. And what Joe did to kind of alleviate his pain was he bought himself a badass Harley Davidson. I mean, like the coolest bike I've ever seen. And he would take that thing whenever he was feeling down, he would just take it out and he would ride and he would ride and he would ride. And that was what kept Joe alive in a lot of ways. And I said to Ray, I said, I'd love to meet Joe and just hear about his story. I was just really taken with it and got to meet Joe and had a few beers with Joe. And I said, Joe, I'd love to write a song about your experience. And he said, be my guest. And so I wrote this song for him, and his family kind of put together a little birthday party at the Harley Davidson dealership where we loved to hang out and talk shop with other Harley enthusiasts, and kind of went over there and had a little birthday party for him. And I played him this song that I wrote called I Ride. And I closed my eyes and I opened my eyes after the song, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house. And I knew it had an effect on Joe, and just being able to reach somebody's heart, I think, is why we do what we do, is to touch people on that level. So I'd like to sing in this one. It's called I Ride. Send this one out to Joe. Joe Joe has succumbed to a battle of leukemia. He's no longer around. So we'll send this up to Joe in heaven. 3 crosses on the fender of this Harley Davidson. The wind that whips my face as I chase the sinking sun. I'll leave a trail of memories behind these spinning tires. I ride on with the ghosts of all those days gone by. For the red, white, and blue, I did what they asked me to. But the real war never started until the tour was through. And so I ride, I open up the throttle and I drive as far as I need to go to get my mind off of all those heavy things I try to hide inside. And I roll to wherever the road takes my troubled soul. Hold on to every bit of self-control and talk to God through miles of open road. And so I ride and I pray. Remember everything I lost that day. Names carved in the granites, a white cross on the grave, flags that fly at half-staff, a memorial holiday. But that won't stop these voices, the memories won't fade. The ghosts are always with me, they never go away. And so I ride, I open up the throttle and I drive as far as I need to go to get my mind off of all those heavy things I try to hide inside. And I roll to wherever the road takes my troubled soul. Hold on to every bit of self-control and talk to God through miles of open road. And so I ride and I pray and remember everything I lost that day. And remember everything, everything. Thank you. Tugs at my heartstrings.
Yeah. Quick funny story about Ray though. During that first show, well, I kind of forgotten that he was gonna take pictures. And I see this guy in the front, and he's like on his stomach and he's crawling across the front of the stage. And I'm like, what's that guy doing? It was Ray. He was taking some awesome pictures. Yeah. Relax, Andrew. It's all set.
Whatever it takes to get the shot, man. It's a true artist.
I said we go down to eat for a while. Well, I must say, I absolutely miss you guys. I miss Maine so much. It is just so good to be back home. Always be home for me. Every time I come back, I'm like, why exactly am I still in Nashville?
for the weather in the summer?
Oh, man. So when I was up here, man, I mean, just stories for days. I don't want to. If I keep on telling these stories, we're going to be here till the neighbors get upset and call the cops. But I've lived in a few great places. Mostly lived down in Portland, but I got a chance to live up at a place called the Brickyard. We like to call it Emily's Farm, and that's what this one's all about. 1, 2, 3. Well, I took that rig on out for a journey. Filled the tank up with unleaded fuel. And I left some wine trying to make up some time to those backwoods country jewels at Emily's Farm. Hold on, I think we got to teach them. For all that don't know, whenever we say Emily's Farm, you got to scream Emily's Farm back up to the stage. Let's try it. At Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm. All right, here we go. Get the chorus? 1, 2. At Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm, Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm. A place where you can really do much harm if you work hard every day, not just for the pay, but for the charm. Love Emily's Farm, Emily's Farm. And 20 miles or so north of the city, there's a stretch of road that fades into a dream. And a place that feels like home makes me feel like I belong to those rolling fields of green. Here we go. Here we go. At Emily's Farm. At Emily's Farm. At Emily's Farm. At Emily's Farm. A charm. If you work hard every day, and not just for the pay, but for the charm. At Emily's Farm, I got it. Well, I don't get up bright and early, they'll all tell you. I'm a night owl by choice and by trade. And a farmer I am not, for the talents that I got are picking songs and rolling in the hay. At Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm, a place where you can't really do much harm. If you work hard every day, and not just for the pay, but for the charm of Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm, Emily's Farm, at Emily's Farm, Emily's Farm, a place where you can't really do much harm. Well, if you work hard every day, and not just for the pay, but for the charm of Emily's Farm. Take it home, Drew. All you residents of North Yarmouth. Not real young, but I sure ain't old, and that's where I'm gonna be. All the slowing down my life means an awful lot of things to me. Phoenix, Arizona in the spring of 25. A few things that the plague could spare was all that kept us alive. The look in my boy's eyes when I came home empty-handed is the same damn look now upon my brow. He who slows down becomes stranded. Take me out of this place for some saving grace. There's a road up ahead, make it longer. You can stay here and try with these angry skies. How can any of this madness make us stronger? Sing, sing, 1929 made an awful small man out of me. 6 years for a heist that I didn't even say. Look in my boy's eyes when he first saw my shirt so branded is the same damn look now upon my brow. He who slows down becomes stranded. Take me out of this place for some saving grace. There's a road up ahead and it gets longer. You can stay here and try with these angry skies. How can any of this madness make us stronger? Take me out of this place for some saving grace. There's a road up the head gets longer, you can stay here and try with these angry skies. How can any of this madness make us stronger? So strong. Not real young, but it sure ain't old, and that's where I'm gonna be. The thought of slowing down my life means an awful lot of things to me. Hold on now, Andrew, he broke an E string, which is important because this song is in E. So, all right. I'll just do one by myself while Andrew changes his string. Oh my goodness, how's everyone doing out there? All right. Well, I'll do a song that I wrote recently. This has become kind of one of my theme songs. I recorded this on a record called Call Home that I made mostly as a gift to my family. But Nashville is an interesting place. If you spend any time, there's a lot of people trying to be somebody that they're not. They move into town and somehow, like, I've met, like, it's the strangest thing. I've met people from Canada who all of a sudden have the thickest Southern accent you've ever heard. And I'm like, where did that come from? How does that happen? You've only been in Nashville for like a year. And you know, there's a lot of pressures. There's a lot of pressures in the music business, and especially down there, to kind of move to the middle and just kind of, you know, be everything to everybody. And you know, I might have dipped my toe in some of those waters, but I realized through and through, I can only be myself. And you know, that I wrote a song called I Ain't Trying to Be Nobody But Me, and that's like all I can possibly be. And you know, I would rather play for 100 people here in this backyard in Yarmouth than 50,000 people who could give two, you know, rats' asses about me. Sorry to use the language, but this is called I Ain't Trying to Be Nobody But Me. I ain't trying to be nobody but me. So what you see is as good as it's gonna be. Maybe I'm not quite your cup of tea, and we may disagree. I ain't trying to be nobody but me. If you want to know what I really believe, I think everybody should be who they want to be. Maybe I'm not what you wish to see, but the reality, I ain't trying to be nobody but me. I ain't trying to be nobody but me, and that's the key to my serenity. Maybe I'm not quite your cup of tea, and we may disagree. I ain't trying to be nobody. I ain't trying to be nobody. Trying to be nobody but me. For all those who have the courage just to be yourself, y'all, do it. All right. That was a quick fiddle string change. You must be a professional. Should we do that song?
We should do that song.
All right, let me turn back.
How we doing on time? What time is it?
7:15.
Time to have a drink.
Well, cheers.
Yeah! It's 8:15.
And whoever brought me this tequila right here, I certainly didn't put it there. I want to thank you very much. It really comes in handy. All right, what were we doing? Oh, yeah. Don't break no strings, man. Tidbit town, would you miss me if I packed my bags and never looked back? But all my times ever went with mine, it found me another track. I paid my dues, I found the blues, learning how to walk this line. The line I walked was just your afterthought, and I thankfully declined. Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm coming back to you. Tulsa, Oklahoma, a long time overdue. You can refuse, but I can too. Tidbit town, would you miss me if I packed my bags and I never looked back? Let it always be known that I loved this home and I gave all that I could. This big city boy just might jump for joy when I bid farewell for good. Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm coming back to you. I can tell. And Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm coming back to you. Tulsa, Oklahoma, a long time overdue. You can refuse, but I can tell. You can refuse, but I can too. You can refuse, but I can tell. You can refuse, but I can too. Going up to see Sam Hill, I'm going up today. Going up to see Sam Hill, don't let him get away. Going up to greet that man who tried to take us down. Going up to see Sam Hill, be buried in the ground. Sammy met your problem solver on the business end of a Colt's revolver. Going up to see Sam Hill, gonna fetch my dignity. Going up to see Sam Hill, that I can agree. Courage of this wounded soul won't never fade away. Going up to see Sam Hill, gonna look at him and say, Sammy met your problem solver on the business end of a Colt's revolver. I'm through with playing nice. It's time to roll the dice. I'm through with playing nice. It's time to roll the dice. Sammy met your problem solver, the business end of a Colt's revolver. Going up to see Sam Hill, going up today. Going up to see Sam Hill, don't let him get away. Going up to greet that man that tried to take us down. Going up to see Sam Hill, buried in the ground. Going up to see Sam Hill, gonna fetch my dignity. Going up to see Sam Hill, on that I can breathe. Courage of this wounded soul won't never fade away. The courage of this wounded soul won't never fade away. Whoa. I think you dancers might want to stay up for one more. What happened last night is a little bit hazy, but I sure remember making you crazy. Blame it on the bartender serving me doubles. A damn good recipe for late night trouble. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. So better do it right. Then she ordered me a mind eraser. It was a whiskey shooter and a bourbon chaser. I shot that whiskey and I grabbed that bourbon. Honey, I do think trouble is stirring. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. So we better do it right. Let's do it right now. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. I said trouble's what I feel like tonight. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. So better do it right. Then I stumbled on home right about sunrise. The blood on my shirt and holes in my Levi's. I couldn't find my keys, so I broke through the window. My whiskey's got away with trouble, as you might know. I said trouble's what I feel like tonight. I said trouble's what I feel like tonight. Trouble's what I feel like tonight. So baby, do it right. What happened last night is a little bit hazy, but I sure remember making you crazy. By the time I left Cousins Island, I was seeing double. Hopefully in the passenger seat. Sitting home right then, I was asking for a little north of Nashville and trouble my heels. Are you feeling good, man? Very much. Cheers, everybody. Everybody raise your bottles and glasses. On the count of 3, if you're happy to be alive tonight, give me a nice big hell yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's a great key for North of Nashville. It's a great North of Nashville key. It's about time we go to the key of D. Well, I was born Simon Bigelow, and they call me Simon Pure. When I reached 14, looked hard at me, started calling the rich man's son. I was sitting away when people say that every sad song is a reason. They took me out when they found out, put me on trial for treason. They call me Simon Pure, the rich folks they ain't sure. And I walked on down from here to town, may your conscience rest assured. Oh, oh. Well, I was born in a land, let me know. My daddy burned the midnight oil. My mama did her best with that old mess to blind me from the tears and toil. No escape from the flame that knows your name. You can't run from the sun too long. By the time I pulled them wings low, the rain had already begun. They call me Simon Pure, the rich folks they ain't sure. When I walk on down from hilly town, may your conscience rest assured. Oh, oh, come on. Well, I was born Simon Bigelow, they call me Simon Pure. And man, gone hang, and I made my mind secure. If you ask me where I got my name, and I'll try to estimate, music is the only thing pure enough to make me Simon Pure. Hey, hey, they call me Simon Pure. Rich folks think sure. When I walk on down from any town, may your conscience rest assured. Oh, oh, well, they call me Simon Pure. The rich folks think sure. When I walk on down from any town, may your conscience rest assured. Oh, oh. I have respect for country music, but I'm not sure that stuff today is the kind of country music that my honky-tonk heroes will play. I turned on the radio this morning, what I heard was a crying sing, half and heart and soul of country, piece of foreign moon from its name. I really want for nostalgia, I shed 2 tears for yesterday. I just got to give you my opinion. The soul of country music's gone away. Come on, Drew. Really want for nostalgia, I should give tears for yesterday. I just got to give you my opinion. Soul country music's gone away. People, they tell me they don't like country, but they like the songs I play. My friends, I draw my inspiration from the days before country lost its way. Yes, I draw my inspiration from guys like Willie, Waylon, Merle, and King George Strait. Oh! Woo! I have respect for country music, but I'm not sure that stuff today is the kind of country music that my honky-tonk heroes ever played. It's time for a thing or two to change, 'cause soul country music's gone away. Pride following the road before my eyes, not really sure when I'm coming home. Home and goodbye is more familiar than alone. I woke up late this morning with a stay. I better hit the road around Bay Lake, 'cause Chicago is a town I barely know. Oh, and goodbye is more familiar than alone. Honey, don't misunderstand me, it's not pride that plays in my trail. It's a love of music and a downright refuse of the fail. I ain't gonna fail. I know you wish that rodeo was just a dream, and I'll wake up and live a life of ease. And I'm sorry, pretty darling, that just ain't me. Highway set me free. I'm following the road before my eyes, not really sure when I'm coming home. Home and goodbye is more familiar than alone. Goodbye is more familiar than alone. Thank you so much. It's called Goodbye is More Familiar Than Hello. Hey, cheers, everyone. I hope that no one's getting tired quite yet. Oh, my Lord. Well, I think we should... Want to do Remember These Days now? And I'm going to take it off? Yeah. All right. Yes. Well, let's do that. Well, I don't know why, but when I was in north of Nashville, a lot of these songs are about running away. And I realized that listening over these songs over and over, there's a lot about running away. I guess I got to say that I spent a good portion of the first, maybe 10 years of my professional life just running away from something. Maybe one of these days I'll understand what that's all about. But for me, I think now I'm just more and more every day just returning back to home and digging deeper in the well of where I come from and what I'm all about, what I was raised, how I was raised, and the things that I learned as a kid. Because I'm really proud of that, and I'm very proud of the fact that we started this little band as a little side project from this way, and it just took a life of its own. And the memories that we've shared together, so many of us, is just phenomenal. And like how rare that is just, it's unbelievable. We are so grateful that you guys are here and still part of our little world here and part of our band and supporting us the way you do. So
Okay. So wait, I've thought about
I'm
this.
getting too sentimental here.
I've thought about this.
Yeah.
Have we played anybody's wedding here? Okay, we got a couple. Have we played anybody's divorce? But along those lines, I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, you know what? I see friends that I made and they weren't married and didn't have kids, and now they have, careers and kids and spouses and second homes and all sorts of cool things. He just turned 14.
14.
Hi-oh!
Unbelievable. And what Andrew is also trying to say is we do play divorce parties if you need one.
I think those are actually, though, a little bit more expensive than the weddings.
You know they are.
What?
So are divorces.
My friend from 11 years ago.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Playing with us all the time and watch you.
At like Portland Lobster or something? Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. That's beautiful. Look at that. Reunions are happening left and right. There's so much love in the room. Well, this song seems appropriate. This is a thing called Remember These Days, y'all. And please just be in the moment and remember, just look around at what we have right now. This will never happen again, this moment right here. So remember this one? I hope I remember. 1, 2, 3. Saw a kid today who's throwing the ball with his friends. Saw me right on my tracks and I thought about way back when. They were laughing about what happened today at school. Hitting line drives on a Tuesday afternoon. I watched those boys a while as they played. I thought about how quickly life had changed. One day you're hitting line drives out in the road. A few more days you're striking out and on your own. That's when the ball cracked off the bat and flew over my head. I ran and picked it up, I gave it to the kid and said, remember these days when nothing is complicated. Remember these days before we get too jaded. When your biggest concern is a lesson to learn is turning double plays. Remember these days, 'cause it will never be as simple as today. walked away, I thought about all we've been through. Is giving up on you and me really the right thing to do? Remember these days when nothing is complicated. Remember these days before you get too jaded, when your biggest concern and lesson to learn is turning double plays. Remember these days, 'cause it will never be as simple as today. Remember these days, they will never be as simple as today. Never be simple as I know we will always remember these days. Birds are falling without warning from the sky. People are asking, I'll be wishing you goodbye. I should be frightened, but my fear's in disguise. And you could say it all, you could leave it all behind. You can say it all, you can leave it all behind. Have your suspicion run around your head at night. I have no answers, no guarantee the wrong rights. I asked the prophet, what did you see beyond my eyes? She said, you can take it all, or you can leave it all behind. You can take it all, you can leave it all behind. You can take it all, and leave it all behind. Just don't say gonna wait for the time to feel just right. The time may never feel as good as the way it does tonight. No feeling you're the only one that truly knows the humanity within me. Keep it close, keep it close, keep it close. Comes and goes. I don't believe in the fire and the brimstone. I have no faith in the forever unknown. I should be frightened by my fears in disguise. She said, you can take it all, leave it all behind. You can take it all, or you can leave it all behind. You can take it all, you can leave got time for just a few more, y'all. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote. It seems appropriate for now. It's called Let There Be Music to Take Me Home. In the twilight hours, before I wake, before the sun has a chance to break, let there be music to take me home, yeah, yeah. And on my way from day to day, as I work hard to find my way, let there be music to take me home, yeah, yeah, yeah. And always when I'm with my friends, some of the best time I'm gonna spend. Let there be music to take me home, yeah, yeah. In my time and final day, when they walk my body to the grave, let there be music to take me home, yeah, yeah. Let there be music to take me home, yeah, yeah. Let there be music to take me home, take me, take me, take me, take me, take me, to take me home. Thank you guys, we appreciate it. Well, we got time for one more, and well, this is a new one. This is a new one. I appreciate Andrew. This is basically north of Nashville, basically a north of Nashville song. I don't think I ever stopped writing for this band, I must tell you. This is a tune called Light It Up, and we'd like to play it for you right now. This is going to be, actually this is going to be released on next Friday. And basically, you know, a little story about this one. There's a great Chinese proverb that says, better to light a candle than curse the darkness. And I try to live my life that way. You know, Andrew and I, you know, north of Nashville, our whole thing has just been about joy, just spreading joy, putting smiles on faces. There's so much cursing the darkness in this world is too much, in my opinion. So this is a song about joy and just being the light. And we're going to leave you with this one. Thank you. It's being released on Friday on all streaming services. And then it's going to be the lead single on my full-length record that'll be out later in the year, just prior to the Christmas season. Woo! All right, some brand new music for you. When you see the darkness, you got to light it up. When you feel the darkness, you got to light it up. There's sadness all around, and it can bring us down when we have the courage to light it up. When they're telling lies, we got to light it up. When they criticize, we got to light it up. When you shed a light, fear has nowhere to hide. When we have the courage to light it up. Light it up. Truth won't be revealed until we light it up. We can't start to heal until we light it up. Won't you help me be the light I want to see? Use the shine in me to light it up. When we see the darkness, we got to light it up. I say when we feel the darkness, we got to light it up. There's sadness all around, it can bring us down. When we have the courage to light it up. Well, there's sadness all around, it can bring us down. When we have the courage to light it up, we got to light it up. Come on, light it up. Light How about Andrew sings one? Oh, will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I follow close behind me, try to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Come on! Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, I know that undertaker